Hello each and every one of you out there. I am the Dance Alive Dancer, and tonight I want to talk about my emergency room trip to St. Elizabeth's Hospital after the accident on December the 12th, 2015. My trip to the emergency room in an ambulance from St. Elizabeth's Hospital, and I was taken by ambulance, and that was around 5:45 p.m. after Father Tom threw me out of the Way of Light's Shrine Church because of me being transgender. First, let me show you where it was. This is in Belleville, Illinois. At this hospital right here, that hospital is the St. Elizabeth's Hospital, Belleville, Illinois, which right there is where I went in, and I was thrown out, placed right there. That's the St. Elizabeth's Hospital, Belleville, Illinois. And I want to tell you about the experience that I had there. The reason I'm dressed this way is I was dressed this way, the same dress, the same clothes, almost, as I did that night. My trip began like this. I have a anxiety disorder, and that night I was in panic because I just saw my truck, $25,000 truck, all over the highway, and I could not afford to get another one. And was I hurt? Yes. Yes, I was hurt, and I'm still kind of hurt a little bit. And anyway, Father Tom caused the accident, but we'll talk about that the other time. Anyway, I went into the emergency room. I was having an anxiety attack. I was having a breakdown, and when I went in there, they wheeled me in there. They took me into this back room, and I was all panicky and everything. Took them about, I don't know how long to even, well, they knew who I was right away. So in comes this doctor, Dr. Richard. He comes at me. I know who you are. We're going to get rid of you real fast. That was his words. So help me. That was what he said. I know who you are. I know you. We're going to get rid of you real fast. And anyway, I'm in panic mode because I'm in shock, like shell shock, like a soldier who in shell shock. Because I just crashed my car, tore the whole thing up. And anyway, back to the hospital experience. So I asked for a social worker. I asked for a social worker to talk to me because, number one, I didn't have a way to get home. Number two, I needed some medicine to calm me down, which I didn't get. So in comes it's supposed to be an RN social worker. I don't remember her name. And she's real mean to me. And to make a long story short, she is unresponsive to me, real mean to me, and telling me, I don't know, I got told her 12 times how God doesn't want me because of who I am. Meaning, it's a Catholic hospital. Here's the exact word. This is a Catholic hospital. Their exact word. This is a Catholic hospital, and you are causing a major disruption there because people are uncomfortable being around you because of who you are. They're scared of you. Where have you heard those things before? Because of who you are, meaning transgender, meaning me dressed like this, and this RN, I'm not going to tell you every exact word she said, but she's real mean to me. She's very what's the word I'm looking for? Unsympathetic, tells me to shut my mouth. Yeah, shut up. You need to shut up. She doesn't you know what? She doesn't even refer to me as a female either. I just remember that one. Tells me to shut up. And to sum the whole story up, I never got no medication for anxiety, for pain, for nothing. And I never got no tests. I was there a total of 35 minutes, and I never got no test. The nurse that actually did come in was yelling at me. Both of them were yelling at me, both times, all the way through it, which by the time they were done, I was screaming because I'm in the middle of a panic attack. Like, I'm shocked, and she's sitting there telling me, you need to get over it. You need to get over it. You need to wake up. You need to get over it. You need to grow up. Well, growing up is one thing I'm never going to do. But She tells me a total of 12 times about Jesus, God, Catholic hospital, St. Elizabeth's. Jesus and God and all this stuff don't want you. And I came there for treatment for a injury, which to this day I haven't got any treatment for it. Never got any. No test, no nothing. Anyway, I'm going to jump to the end for a minute. I mean, this panic attack, the more she's mean and rotten horrible to me, and the more she tells me all of this stuff, the more upset I'm getting. I mean, she's yelling at me and I'm yelling at her back and all this, and that's how this happens. And at the end of that, I tell her I don't have any way of getting home. I don't have no way of getting home. And she sits there and, well, you know what? I might find you a way to get home. I might do this and I might do that. You need to shut your mouth and you need to not say anymore. You need to not come back and all this stuff. And she winds up throwing me out in the, where the waiting room where the security is, actually. And she threatens me, have me arrested because of who I am? Because I'm causing a severe disruption in the hospital because people are uncomfortable being around me because of who I am. Boo-hoo! Have I heard that many times before? Get over it! I am who I am, I am who I am, I'm not going to change. But anyway, and then she yells at me, and then she threatens to throw me outside the door. You know what I mean? Me, her, and the security are all yelling at each other because she's sitting there telling me like 5 times, you don't shut your mouth. That's just what she said. You don't shut your mouth. I'm not going to get you home. I'm not going to give you anything. Walk down the street. Which actually I wound up calling the pastor at a church up here where I live, and they actually came and got me. I was crying the whole time. I was upset. I was having a panic attack. I was having a breakdown. This is St. Elizabeth's Hospital, Belleville, Illinois. St. Elizabeth's Hospital emergency room. Dr. Richard, not going to say his last name because I couldn't even pronounce it if I did. Okay, comes in and tells me, we don't want your kind here. You're making the people uncomfortable. You're making the people uneasy because of who you are. Well, you know what? That's just too bad. I'm who I am. I didn't go there to get a sermon. I went there to get treatment. What is this? What the hell? I went there to get treatment. I got treatment, all right. I got treatment, all right. The treatment now to somebody from hell somewhere, maybe. Discrimination, rudeness, and you name it, and I sure got it. St. Elizabeth's Hospital. Again, I'll show you it. St. Elizabeth's Hospital. Right there. Belleville, Illinois. That's where they threw me out. This is the emergency room place right there. They made me wait out there. St. Elizabeth's Hospital. Belleville, Illinois. Anyway, this is what I was wearing that night. They complained about that. They complained about my gender. They complained about my panic attack, but they give me some medicine. I told them, give me some medicine. Help me out. I'm having a breakdown here. I told them about 50 times. Here was their answer to that. You need to shut your mouth and act like a grown-up. Number one, I'm not a grown-up. I'm a 17-year-old, 16-year-old. Number two, even if I was, I just had an accident. I just tore up my whole truck, and I was in shock, and I have an anxiety disorder, which them doing that was making worse and worse and worse and worse. I'm bringing this video to you tonight because of the unsatisfaction that I'm getting, and I'm tired of people like this telling me that I am causing a disruption because of who I am. Because I'm Susan. Other people are uncomfortable. You want to know something? Maybe I'm uncomfortable around them too. Maybe I'm uncomfortable around everybody out there because of who they are too, huh? Suppose about that, huh? Maybe every place I go to, I got to look around. You know, are they going to say something to me? Are they going to say something to me? You know how sick I am of hearing that? I was in an accident. I went there for treatment. I didn't go there for a sermon. I didn't go there to do the dance. I didn't go there for anything. I went there because I needed treatment. I got nothing. Sit there. Nothing. Nothing. St. Elizabeth's Hospital, to you. St. E's Hospital. Thumbs down. Transgender, unfriendly, rudest treatment I ever seen in the hospital, and threatening me to arrest me. Arrest me for what reason? Because of who I am? Arrest me because of who I am? What was the charge going to be? I was being disruptive because I'm Susan? I'm transgender? I don't even think that is legal. I don't know. That is funny. You know what I mean? If it wasn't so tragic, it'd be funny. My shame is, shame on you! St. Elizabeth's Hospital. Boo! And I'm not done yet, because I'm going to file complaints about that. I'm still going to get up there to file complaints. I just haven't had the time. I've been nightmare since then. You're supposed to give me treatment. Medical treatment. Give me some medicine to take to calm me down. Instead of yelling at me, telling me to shut my mouth. You think that's going to help shut my mouth? I'm going to shut my mouth. I'm going to have to. I'm sick. I had a problem. I had an injury to right here in my stomach. You know what I mean? Right here. This is the, see these tears right here? That was from the accident. This is the same thing I was wearing that night. How dare they call me abomination? They call me Catholic Hospital. Jesus don't want you here. God don't want you here. Catholic Hospital. I don't want people like me here. I'm making all the people uncomfortable. I'm making them uncomfortable. I am so sorry, sick of hearing that stuff. Anyway, I wanted to tell you this because I am very, very upset about this, because I went to that St. Elizabeth's Hospital for treatment, not to get discriminated against. And my friends out there, this is discrimination. I was denied treatment. I, Susan Stone, was denied treatment by Dr. Richard and all the rest of them people that was in on this hayride on the 12th of December. And Father Tom is responsible for all of it. If it wasn't for you, Father Tom, throwing me out of church and telling me the same thing, that God didn't want me here and Jesus didn't want me here, none of this would have happened. All of them people are to blame for this. I mean, they made me cry to the point where I couldn't even see the road. Yeah, maybe I should have got off, but you want to know something? Father Tom at that Way of Life shouldn't have told me that Jesus don't want me to get out of church either. So, we're both to blame, okay? I'll place the blame on both of us. Okay? So anyway, back to the hospital. I placed the blame on that hospital too, because they were supposed to give me treatment. I still haven't got no test, no nothing. What did I go there for? 35 minutes to hear that lady tell me that Jesus doesn't want me? Oh, Jesus doesn't want me. Okay. I've had to register that one. Have I heard that before? Probably 47,000 times. Anyway, that's what we're talking about today. St. Elizabeth's Hospital treated me like really rotten, like crap. This is around 5:45, December the 12th. Day to remember in history. I thank you for listening to me, the Dance of Life dancer, the one and only in the world. Remember, never let anybody treat you like that. Have a happy, very happy New Year, and I wish each and every one of you a fantastic day. Thank you and good night.